So many of my patients love to eat salads like I do, so I'm going to show you how to make 3 different salad dressings with one base. So you always want to start out with the freshest of herbs, and so often, I get herbs like, let's just say dill, and I'm going to make a salmon, but I won't use it all. So what am I going to do with it? I'm going to throw it in the blender, and as I'm going to show you with the cilantro, so that you can have them all set up ready for you to go in these nice little jars, so you can make many different types of dishes out of it. Whether it is the cilantro that we're going to be using today, because I'm going to just show you a little bit different of a mixture, or the beautiful basil that I can have for pestos, for salad dressings, or for any Italian meal. So let's go ahead and start off with this nice big handful of cilantro. And let's just take, now you can also add a mixture. If you want to add parsley to this, it's awesome as well. So let's start off with a little bit of water. Now you don't want to add too much water. So let's just start out with probably about a tablespoon of water, and then about a tablespoon of lemon juice. Because if you get it too runny, it's not going to be nice and thick. So we want to have it about like that. I'm going to put the parsley in there. Now you want to have enough liquid so that it blends up nicely. Now this is going to be for a cilantro dressing, and I'm going to add a couple of garlics to this. Now you can add a couple of garlics to any of them as well. But I'm going to add just a little teeny bit of jalapeno pepper. Not too much. This one's not very spicy. So again, to your taste. But I can use this for Mexican meals, which is going to be great. Just throw it in the blender and then just give it a whirl. Now you might, and also we're going to add some oil. So about just enough to get it to move. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add it to my cilantro one here. See how easy this is? Now you've got it ready for the whole week. Now I always like to add a little bit of olive oil on top just to seal it. This gives it a nice little seal on there. And there you have it. Isn't that beautiful? Just makes it super simple. So let's go ahead and start with these 3 salad dressings. Now you know how to make the base, whether it's basil or dill or cilantro. You've got 3 ready to rock and roll. So let's go ahead and start with the base here. You're going to start with some Dijon mustard, and we're going to put quite a bit in there. So I'm going to put 3 tablespoons. So bottom line is for every dressing, you're going to want to have about a tablespoon. So we're going to add 3 tablespoons to that. I'm going to add a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Let's start with almost a half a cup. We'll see how we go, because I'm going to add lemon juice to this as well. About 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now you want to make sure that it's creamy enough. It's not too watery, so you've got a really nice creamy salad dressing. Now I've got a mixture of olive oil and avocado oil so that it's not so bitter. A lot of times the olive oil, when it's organic and cold filtered, it could just be sometimes a little bit bitter, but if you get a really good one, it should be sweet. So I've got good olive oil here, organic. So we're just going to go ahead and slowly drizzle this in. We've got exactly 2 cups of oil, 1 cup of avocado, and then 1 cup of olive oil. You want to drizzle it in nice and slowly so it gets thick. You don't want to just dump it in there, because it could actually separate the dressing. Beautiful. Now we're going to add some salt and pepper. This is just, remember, a regular base. Now you can use this exactly the way it is. And then some salt. I'm going to start out with 1.5 teaspoons, but we can always add a little bit more. So you're always going to feel, is it pungent when you taste it to the back of your throat? That could just be to a little teeny bit, might have a little bit too much tart. So you can want to add a little bit more oil to it. I'm just going to add probably about 2 more tablespoons. There we go. There we go. 3 different bowls and 3 different tastes. So we'll start out with the basil. A big tablespoon of that in there. Look at that, gorgeous green. The dill. And then lastly, the cilantro. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of this. And you can play around with this, add a little bit of cumin to it. And what you're just gonna do is just gonna go ahead and put it in a nice jar. And there you have it, 3 different salad dressings, all from one base.